Polya'S four-step in problem solving. Let's know first who is George Polya. George Polya, 1887 to 1985, is a Hungarian mathematician who immigrated to the United States in 1940. He published the book How to Solve It in 1945, which quickly became his most prized publication, translated into 17 languages. So here are the four steps. Step 1, understand the problem. So analyze the given problem. The step 2, devise a plan. Planning. Translating phrases into mathematical equation. Now, after step 2, proceed to step 3, carry out the plan. So, solve the equation or the mathematical equation you have created in step 2. And for step 4, look back. So, check and interpret. So the Polya'S four-step can be illustrated clearly when solving word problems in algebraic approach to finding solution sets. So the process, of course, is step 1, identifying the given. Second, writing mathematical formula. Third, solving the unknown variables or variable. And fourth, checking if the value defines the formula. Follow Polya'S idea. So let's have our first example. Twice the difference of a number and 1 is 4 more than that number. Find the number. So step 1, let's understand the problem. Read the problem several times. So what we are looking for our problem. So we are looking for a number. Find the number. So you have learned that when you don't know the value of a certain number, we'll represent it by a variable. So you can use the letter from A to Z to represent the unknown number. But the most commonly used variable is the X. So find the number means we are looking for a number. So we will let X equals the number. Since hindi pa natin alam yung value ng number na yun, i-represent muna natin siya by X. Now we proceed to step 2. Okay? Devise a plan. Translate phrases into mathematical equation. So, in the problem, it says, twice the difference of a number and 1 is 4 more than that number. So, it means, okay, take note of this. So, in the first one, twice. That means dalawang beses. So, times 2. The difference, so difference is what we get when we subtract of a number. So, sabi natin kayo na si number, i-represent muna natin siya as x since we still don't know the value of that number. So, represent natin siya as x. And then, so difference of a number and 1. So, x minus 1. And then, twice, ibig sabihin, i-multiply natin siya by 2. So, we can use parentheses. So, 2 times x minus 1. And then, proceed tayo sa next sentence, is. When you see is, that symbol for that is equals. Okay, so write equals. And then, 4 more than that number. So 4, and then more than, the symbol for more than is addition. So when you see less than, that is subtraction. That number, okay, si number, represent natin ulit by x. Kasi yun kanina. So when you write this one into mathematical equation, you write first the last one, the number. The same as true pag less than. So, unahin nyo munang isulat yung nasa dulo. Yun kasi yung rule. So, x plus 4. Okay, so you write is, that is equals, and then x plus 4. So, we have 2 times x minus 1 is equal to x plus 4. So, that is the translation of the word twice the difference of a number and 1. So, that is 2 times x minus 1 is, that is equals, then 4 more than that number, that is x plus 4. So we have now our mathematical equation. We can now proceed in step 3. Okay, carry out the plan and solve the algebraic equation. So given, ito yung nakuha natin kanina. So that is 2 times x minus 1 is equal to x plus 4. So how do we solve this one? Okay, so una, use the distributive property. Okay, isolve muna natin yung nasa loob ng parentheses. So, pag nakita ko ng parentheses, that is multiplication. So, i-distribute natin si 2 kay x minus 1. So, 2 times x and then 2 times negative 1. Okay, so 2 times x, that is 2x. And then 2 times negative 1. Okay, 2 times negative 1. Positive times negative, that would be equal to negative. Then 2 times 1, that is 2. So we have 2x minus 2. And then, kopyahin lang natin si equals x plus 4. Okay. And then, after that, what's the next step? Okay, since we are solving for the value of x, we combine like terms. Since you see we have here a constant and terms with variables. Okay, so dito sa equation natin, ang magkasama is si 2x at saka si x. Since parehas silang may variable na x. And then magkasama si negative 2 at saka si positive 4. Okay, so what we're gonna do, kopyahin lang si 2x and then si x, which is on the right side of the equation, itatranspose natin siya sa left side. So remember, if you transpose a number on the other side, the sign of the number or the term will change. Since the x dito is positive, when we transpose it into the right side, it will become negative. So 2x minus x is equal to, and then copy si 4, and then si negative 2, itatranspose natin siya sa right side ng equation. Okay, so since si 2 dito is negative, when we transpose it into the right side, it will become, okay, negative 2, transpose sa kabila, change of sign, magiging positive 2. So, plus 2 na siya doon. So, we have 2x minus x is equal to 4 plus 2. So, we can now solve the problem. So, solve na natin. Pwede na natin silang isolve. 2x minus x, that is equal to x. Is equal to, okay, 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. So, x is equal to 6. Now, let's see kung tama yung nakuha nating value ni x or the number that we are looking for, which is 6. Let's check and verify, interpret. So, twice the difference of a number. Step 4 tayo. So, given sabi diyan, twice the difference of a number and 1 is 4 more than that number. Na-translate natin siya into mathematical equation. Ito siya, 2 times x minus 1 is equal to x plus 4. Balik tayo dun sa equation natin sa una. Okay, yan. So, 2 times x minus 1 is equal to x plus 4. So, to verify kung tama yung nakuha nating sagot, which is x is equal to 6, we just substitute the value of 6 sa x. So, substitute x is equal to 6. Okay. So, 2 times x dito, palitan natin ng 6 minus 1 is equal to, then palitan natin si x dito ng 6 plus 4. Okay, so we have this one. Then solve natin siya. So, 2 times, okay, solve na natin nasa loob ng parenthesis. So, 6 minus 1, that is 5, is equal to 6 plus 4, that is 10. So, 2 times 5, that is equal to 10, is equal to 10. So, we get the same answer, equal siya. 10 is equal to 10. So, therefore, the answer is 6. So, yung hinahanap nating value ni x or the number that we are looking for is 6. Okay, so that is an example of a number problem. Now I proceed to skill building activities in your modules. Let's have the first example. So, example number 1, in a blueprint of a rectangular room, the length is 1 inch more than 3 times the width. So, find the dimensions if the perimeter is to be 26 inches. So, review tayo in getting the perimeter of a rectangle. Oh, it's a rectangle. Okay. This is the length. And this is our width. The longest side is the length and the shortest side is the width. And we have dalawang length. Ito at saka ito. Tapos width natin is this one and this one. So, in getting the perimeter of a rectangle, the formula is this one. If I still remember, the formula in getting the perimeter of a rectangle is perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times width. Since we have 2 lengths, up saka yung sa bottom, and then left and right. That is the width. Okay, so in the problem, we are looking for the length and width of a rectangle. So since length can be written in terms of width, given doon sa problem natin, so what we are looking for is, we are looking for the dimensions. So, hinahanap natin yung value ni length at saka ni width. And given in our problem, that the length is 1 inch more than 3 times the width. So, since wala tayong given na value ni width, i-let natin si W. So, let W is equal to width. You can actually use other variables, but since we're looking for the width, we can just represent it by W para alam ninyo na W is the width. And then, given length is 1 inch more than 3 times the width. So, it means 1 inch, okay, 1 inch more than. Okay, remember when you see more than, that is addition. So the symbol for more than, that is addition. And then we have 3 times the width. So since hindi natin alam yung value ni width, we represent it by W. So 1 plus, and then we have 3 times, that is multiplication. Okay, baka ma-confuse kayo sa X. And okay, so that is our length. The length is 1 inch more than 3 times the width. So, ibig sabihin yan, we can translate in mathematical equation. So, 1, and then more than, that is addition. So, plus 3. And then, since multiplication naman siya, no need to write the symbol X that represents multiplication para hindi kayo ma-confuse by the variable X and multiplication. You can just put them 3W. Ibig sabihin yan, 3 times W. So, this is our equation for the length. Okay. So, given then in our problem that the perimeter is equal to 26 inches. So, our perimeter is equal to 26. So, this is our step 1. Now, proceed to step 2. So, now we step 2, devise a plan. Translate natin siya. So, since given that the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 times length plus 2 times width. So, this is the formula in getting the perimeter of a rectangle. So, i-substitute lang natin yung nakuha nating value in our step number 1. So, what is the perimeter of our rectangle? It is given that it is 26. And then, equals 2 times the length. What is our length? Our length is, length, 1 plus 3W. So, that is 1 plus 3W plus 2 and then times daw si Weed. Si Weed kanina na-represent natin siya as W. So, isulat lang natin W. So, 2 times W. Now, we have our equation. So, we now proceed to solving the problem. Okay, so carry out the plan. So, given, yung equation natin is 26 is equal to 2 times 1 plus 3W plus 2 times width. So, this is our equation. Okay, so what will be the next one? So, we now use, since meron tayong parentheses, distributive property. Okay, so we use the distributive property. So, i-distribute natin si 2 kahit 1 plus 3W. So, 2 times 1 and then 2 times 3W. So, copy si 26 equals and then 2 times 1 that is equal to 2 and then 2 times 3W. So, multiply lang yung numbers. 2 times 3 that is 6 and then copy the variable W. So, we have 2 plus 6W. And then plus, okay, 2 times W. Okay, 2 times W, that would be equal to 2W. Since number tsaka variable, just put them together. So we have this one. Now we combine like terms. Okay, combine like terms. Pagsamahin natin yung mga may variable and then yung mga walang variable. Okay, so 26. Ano ba kasama ni 26? C2. Kasi para silang walang variable na W. So, transpose ni si 2 sa kabila. So, 26 positive 2, that would become negative 2. Copy nyo si equal sign. And then, 6W plus 2W. Or you can just add the 2. So, 26 plus 2, that is 8. 26 minus 2, that is 24, is equal to 6 plus 2W, that is 8W. Okay. So, after combining the lighters, we are looking for the value of W. So, what we're gonna do, we need to eliminate si 8 na kasama ni W doon. What we're gonna do is divide both sides by, we just divide both sides by 8. Okay, so 8 and then divided by 8. So 24 divided by 8, that is equal to 3, is equal to, and then 8W divided by 8, that is W. So diba, 8 divided by 8, that is 1. So we can eliminate it and then W na natin. So we have W is equal to 3. So i-check natin kung tama ba yung nakuha nating value ni width. Diba si W, sabi natin that is the width. So our width is equal to 3 inches. So check natin kung ano naman yung value no, value ni length. And kung tama ba na ang width natin is 3. Proceed tayo sa step 4. So, to back check and interpret. So, given that the length daw is 1 plus 3W. So, para i-check natin kung tama ba, W is equal to 6. Ay, sa W is equal to 3, which is what we get in the step 3. So, W is equal to 3. And then, ang length natin is 1 plus 3W. Hindi pa natin alam yung specific value niya. So, 1 plus 3W. So, to get that, substitute the value of W, which is 3. So, we have 1 plus 3 times, pag ganyan na magkadikit, that you just multiply. So, our W is 3. And so, 1 plus 3. So, we have 1 plus 3 times 3, that is 9. So, 1 plus 9, that is equal to 10. So, therefore, our L is equal to, so ang L daw natin, which is our length, is equal to 10. We can actually check kung tama ba yung nakuha nating value ni W, which is 3, and our length is 10. So, you can just substitute the value of this on the formula. Dito na lang tayo sa side, wala ng space. So, check natin. Diba, given this is our formula. Okay, so this is our formula. So, check lang natin kung tama yung nakuha nating sagot. So, perimeter of rectangle, given na kanina, that is 26. Ito, perimeter. And then, equals 2 times, ano yung nakuha nating length kanina? The length is 10. So, 10 plus 2 times Okay, the width, yung W natin is 3. So, 2 times 3. So, we get 26 is equal to 2 times 10, that is 20, plus 2 times 3, that is 6. So, 26 is equal to 20 plus 6, that is 26. So, tama yung nakuha natin na the value of our width is 3 and the length is 10. So, okay. So, that is the answer for our problem. Width is equal to 3 and length is equal to 10 inches. So, that is the dimension of the rectangle.